Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and enjoying this beautiful sunshine. I'm coming to Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck for us a message today, and I'm asking for the collective, for the angels to bring any messages through to guide us through this time. So we're still in the Mercury retrograde, so that is a reminder to take our time, not to jump into anything at this time. If anything needs signing, and whoever wants us to sign it or is pressuring us to do anything, that is a red flag. Take a step back and don't do anything till after the 22nd of June. So the retrograde helps us to just step back, whereas normally we will be going on autopilot, thinking the same things, acting in the same way, doing the same job, meeting with the same people. The retrograde gives us space to step back and really evaluate everything the way we're thinking. So if we are thinking in an angry way, and that brings up anger within us, and then we start to speak it, that is coming from, this is what Mercury retrograde is showing us, is we know we're spiritual beings, and we are our own creators. So when we're feeling that and speaking that, we're just going back on that treadmill. When we step back and don't make any rash decisions, no matter what is presented to you, just take a step back. And when we do speak, realise if the old emotions are coming up, the old thoughts are there. It's Mercury retrograde is the magician saying, look at how you're thinking. Look at what you are, where you are, that plant, that seed that you're planting. And you're going to nurture it and nourish it with anger. So it is going to bloom. Likewise, when we are having those light bulb moments, especially at this time, so anything that's the passion within you is being shown to you. And it's about letting go of any doubts or lack of confidence there. So during this time, sit back and reevaluate everything you've been shown, everything that you believe to be true. Reevaluate it. This is what Mercury retrograde is all about. It's in such a magical place, in a magical position. We have Venus up there. So look at your love life. Look at how you are projecting your old pains onto your love life. And take a step back and know that this is a part of us that needs healing. It's nothing to do with the outside world. It's a part of us that is wounded and has been brought up to show us our wounds. If we go into anger, that is pain, that is old pain, that's old beliefs. When we do the work and heal, and as the angels keep telling us at this time, our reactions are karmic. So as we step back and allow everything to be outside of us, allow it to, without getting entangled and getting brought down into the lower vibrations, the lower frequencies, as we move and we stay in alignment and flow through it the best we can, or stay still and don't act, work on ourselves. This is a very important time that we are getting drawn in. There's things now coming into the light, truth being shown, that a lot of people already knew anyway, but the truth is coming out, and that's what the divine will always do. It will always shine the light on the truth. but it's how we deal with it. If we deal with it in the old ways of anger, resentment, or feeling better than anybody else and feeling wronged, or whatever emotions that brings up, that is a part of us that is crying out for healing. Let things fall away, let things be presented. The shadow side of ourselves is being shown. It's bringing up all our insecurities, whatever it is. The shadow will always show us our unhealed, our wounds, our unhealed emotions, or anything that we have not looked at, or we've been resisting to look at. So take a deep breath, and in this moment just breathe this divine light, this downpouring of light that is really bombarding our planet at this time, and it's going to carry on. We have the solar eclipse on the 10th of June on the new moon, which is fantastic. So now is a time of letting go of anything that we don't want to step into that new moon with. It has the power of the solar eclipse, that boost of power. So when we're doing our rituals, our intentions, and our wishes, it will add positive energy to them. So now is a time of letting go, and if we are manifesting from a place of need, we'll just step into more need. When we manifest from a place of alignment, of feeling at peace because everything around us is, all the finances are sorted out, and the love in our life is, our love life is happy, but not actually wanting somebody in our lives to make us happy, then we give our power away. So when we just feel that feeling of really self-love more than anything, not of somebody coming in to give us that happiness, because no one can do that, no one. We can only do that for ourselves. So when we really feel the comfort of the security around us, of everything falling into place, of being in that synchronicity, and that synchronicity happens to people who are awake, not awoke, people that are awake. Things come into them so naturally. When our pineal gland is activated, things just flow into us so naturally. We don't have to go searching for the information. We don't have to take information from anyone else, because we're in that aligned place. So during this time, just revisit, reevaluate, listen to our thoughts. Don't go into autopilot of going into the same old habits. Speak with positive statements, but have the emotion behind them, have that power behind them, the belief behind them, that, you know, whatever's going on, everything is happening, and everything is in divine order, which is the truth. Everything is in divine order. And when we focus on our own path and shine that lamp on our own path, instead of shining it around and getting entangled into everything that's going on in the outside world, we start to anchor this light in. 1,000,000% anchoring the light in. This is what we are here to do, to plug this light in, anchor it in to Mother Earth, into the crystalline grid, into the heart of Mother Earth, so that we all move up, into the higher dimensions, and that higher dimension is a state of being. It's a consciousness that we realize everything around us is alive with energy, nothing stagnant, and everything has energy. Everything's particles. So when we see things as that, as everything around us as a vibration, this table has a vibration, it's just very, very slow. And as we move up through these vibrations, we become higher and lighter. But this vibration, this table, will have the energy of the person who made it. And that energy will come through it. And that's how things sell well or not. It's the love and the passion that person puts into it. So this retrograde, and remembering we're still in Saturn retrograde as well. So Saturn is the karmic planet. It's the restriction, it's the structure. So we're in these retrogrades, and they're showing us that everything, all our limitations are an illusion. Everything out there is an illusion. If everybody made their mind up to do one thing, everything would change. It's just that everybody has a different belief, which is fine. Everybody is on their own path, which is divine, in divine order. The only person that we are responsible for is ourselves, and yet our children. But we are responsible for the energy that we emit into the space around us, into the world, into the universe. Because our vibration, whatever is going on in our heart, in our minds, these are electrical. Every thought is an electrical impulse. Every heartbeat is an electrical impulse. Our energy field around us is electrical. So we're constantly sending out into that energy field around us that's going to ripple, and if you walk into a room or you sat with somebody who's angry, you just know, even if they're not saying anything, there is a strange energy exchange, even without words. So when we can come back and see everything around us presenting itself, which is good, the truth is coming out, but not getting tangled with it, because everything out there is manufactured. Everything. Everything. The only thing that is not manufactured is how we feel, how we think, how we see things, how we hear things. Being mindful that every single nuance out there is there to teach us something, to teach us maybe where we need some healing, or to teach us that, yeah, these synchronicities is a confirmation that I'm on my right path. So during this retrograde, it is a magical time. We have Venus there. Venus, the planet of love and finances, and asking us to reevaluate our love lives and look at what expectation we might be putting on to anyone, including ourselves. So this is a perfect time up to the 22nd of June, and we go into the shadow for about 2 weeks after, but it's not as intense then. But just this time, have patience, sit back, don't go into autopilot, be conscious. In every given moment, be as conscious. And if you find yourself going off in your head, bring yourself back. And if you're in a place of severe challenge, don't resist the challenge. Don't dive in. resisting challenge is going into the emotion that it's bringing up within you, the anger or frustration. Don't go into that challenge. Don't resist the feeling. Go into it. Feel that, wow, I've just stepped into, I've just fell into a wound here, that I am not loving myself. I am, the thoughts I am having are creating so much toxicity in my body. I'm creating so much stress and anger. And we wouldn't inflict that onto anyone else. So it's go in there. Find one little nuance of peace. Because that nuance of peace will magnify, just like our anger will. If however we react, it's going to be magnified, because we're raising consciousness and we're being shown these lessons of how we react, because every reaction is karmic, good or indifferent. So spend this time and sit in the sun, anchor the light in, breathe it into every cell of your body, breathe the positive effects of this beautiful light that's coming in, and anchor it and enjoy it, and allow everyone else to just be, and send love and encouragement to everyone, even however they're acting. For now, don't do anything hasty, just step back. Feel this, things will be wanting you to push forward into old patterns. Take a step back for now and just look at the wound. Feel the wound, don't resist anything, allow it to come up. Whatever or whoever is meant to be in our life will be in our life. That's our soul contracts, our soul path. We don't have to force anything. So for this time, just relax, find some peace, look within, more so than ever. We're getting really good at this now. And enjoy the retrogrades. Enjoy getting to know yourself. Enjoy becoming your own best friend. Because when you are your own best friend, your confidence will be magnificent. And that's not stepping into any egoic place or anything. You encourage yourself like you would encourage your best friend, who you love and respect. So for this moment, just take some nice deep breaths, call the angels in, and allow anything that you may have been travelling through, any challenges, to just dissolve into the light. Doesn't need a reaction. Just let it go into the light, these feelings. And as we let go of these feelings and emotions, our spiritual gifts become clearer. Our connection with the divine becomes clearer. The veil starts to shift. And we're able to stay centered regardless of whatever's going on, because we know everything is in divine order. So I'm asking now for a message for us all, after I've waffled on a bit there. So there's the first one. So asking the angels to give us some messages to help us through this time. There's another. And to just bring anything through that we need to. There's another one. Okay. So the first one is the Empress. The Empress. This is the birth card, the birth of abundance, or fertility, everything being good. So she is golden. She has nature around her. She has the water that's is symbology of our spiritual connection, of the higher consciousness flowing in through her, because she's staying aligned and looking around at what she has and not letting her mind go off to what is upsetting her. She's holding this baby, this beautiful baby, which could be a new business venture, that could be the start of something new. She's got everything. And she's also reminding us to nurture ourselves. And it's number 3 card, MasterCard. A MasterCard, the number of the ascended masters around us is Jesus and Kuan Yin. So we have all this heavenly help. It's only when we go off and stop listening to that and start listening to our own interpretation of things that things go a bit AWOL. We go off our track. So Archangel Gabriel reminding us, speak from love. When we have the thoughts right, the heart in alignment with our mind, thinking with our heart, the words that come through are in an aligned way. When all the chakras are aligned, our messages will be heavenly. So Archangel Gabriel, ask her to help you with anything that is causing, whether it's children, whether it's starting anything new. Call Archangel Gabriel, and she's the archangel of creativity as well. She helps us to create. So during this time, as we are letting go of the old thoughts, new thoughts start to drop in. New thoughts that are like, oh, wow, yeah, I could expand on that. I already love doing that, but yeah, I could expand on that, and that would be amazing. So Archangel Gabriel, call her in. Know that we're going through a time of rebirth, and we're going to come out with abundance and joy and happiness and everything that we've been manifesting. The next card is the 3 of Fire. So abundance, things looking very good. It's just having that time. See, they sat there looking and staying focused. She's got the dragons, and I'm feeling a lot of dragon energy for the past 2 weeks. A lot of, every time I look into the clouds, there's a dragon there. So lots of dragon energy, lots of protection, lots of magic, and everything's there just waiting to go. She's just waiting till everything comes into alignment. She's getting everything prepared, ready to sign on the dotted line or send out your leaflets or do your marketing or whatever it is. She just sat there. She's got this beautiful protection that's putting all their focus around her, and she's looking up into the distance of that golden energy of everything manifest. So the less you do, the quicker it's going to come in. So again, this is the 3 of air, the 3 of fire. 2 3 cards, master cards, beautiful energies today. And the 10 of water. So, a rewarding family life, material needs being met, trustworthy relationships, everything's there. Everything that the angel fish to show that we have that connection, that we have this angelic connection with us, all our guardian angels, the archangels. We only have to think, we only have to ask for their help, and it's there. We just have to get ourselves out the way, not step into any anger or think we can do it better and somebody needs to be told something. take a step back. Whoever's meant to be in our life will stay. Who's not, they will just fall away. And when things fall away, better things come in. And so this is the Ten of Water. This is emotions. Everything starting to calm now. As we calm this, we calm our emotions. That calms everything around us. So this is the Ten of Water, all those 10 cups full. People coming together, whether it's a partnership, business partnership, you're starting on a new path. It's going to be really positive for you. Peel yourself away from the old. Let it go. Let it fade away. Let it fall away. Hold on to the strength that's within you. Hold on to that core strength of you. Because out there, no one can support us. This core strength is within us. And as we feel that strength, we see everybody around us is there. The support's always there. It's just when we're coming from a place of weakness or a place of victimhood, we look out there and we don't see any support. When we realise we've got this divine essence within us, everybody is a spark of the divine essence, we realise that strength then starts, like everything else, pulsating and emanating around us, and that's what we draw to us. But the Ten of Water, beautiful card of happiness, of joy, of family life, of holding everything that you love dear to you, close to you, with gratitude and appreciation. Not looking at what somebody's not doing, or without looking at people without any expectation. Seeing the best. And as we see the beauty in everyone, we just create a beautiful life. So these are beautiful cards for today. So we've got the 2 3s at 6 and 10, 16, 7 again. It's the alignment. It's the creativity. So when our chakra's in alignment, we start creating and we expand. And the more we come into alignment, this moment is where we start manifesting from. And just give ourselves a little bit of a breath and reevaluate, like Mercury is teaching us. Look at the restrictions that are an illusion. No one can restrict our love. No one can restrict our creativity. No one can restrict that. No one can put that in a place of only us. Only we can do that with our heads. So this is a time of opening up, expanding in consciousness, expanding in that unity of that oneness, of that divine. So beautiful cards. I'm sending so much love and angel blessings to you all, and a healing to anybody who needs it. Thank you for listening, and God bless. Thank you.